So, I've just gone and got myself the Specialized Porto Cargo Bike. And the one question that was on my mind, because I have little kids that I'm carrying around with me, is does the Clubhouse and Stormbox from Tern, the GSD line, fit onto the back of the Specialized Porto? Well, as you can see here right in front of you, the Tern GSD Clubhouse Stormbox combination to keep your kids nice, warm and dry from the elements is certainly fitting onto the back of my Specialized Porto. So the question is, how easy does it go on? And do I recommend you doing it yourself if you've got one of these bikes and you've got little ones that you wish to keep dry on the back? So let's go have a look at what I've done and what I recommend. So I've got it into its most basic parts in how I use it and how I have put the Tern GSD, Stormbox and Clubhouse onto the top of my Specialized Porto here. The biggest thing is from Specialized, outside of having the Specialized Porto Cargo Bike, is you're going to want the safety rail system from Specialized. So this is the proper Specialized Porto safety rail system. And you're also going to want the Specialized foot plates. And when you put the foot plates onto it to make it work with the system, you want the foot plates set into its lowest position. So these can be set down here or they can be set high for kids with shorter legs. But to make it work properly with the Stormbox is you need to have these set into its lowest position. So the plates on both sides set into its lowest position. So you've got your safety rail from Specialized attached, you've got your foot plates on. How easy is it then to get the Stormbox to attach? Well, believe it or not, it was really easy. Just incredibly easy. So how it works is, as you can see through here, this here is the safety rail and I've got it threaded through the Stormbox. The Stormbox themselves, as it does with the Tern products and on the Tern bikes, they've got the little holes back here for where the Tern's style of safety rail fits through. Well, it works exactly the same here on the Specialized bike. So I have it running through on both sides to hold the Stormbox up, and that's fundamentally it. What you will notice is that the Specialized Porto is a little bit longer this way to what a Tern is. So a Tern is a fraction shorter, so it kind of sits a little bit differently, but on the Porto, how I've got this sitting on here works absolutely fine. When you look inside the Porto, please excuse the mess, I have had this for a couple of weeks now and using it lots of the kids. The front clippy parts, which clip over the wheel, over the mudguards, work here at the front. They also have it for the back as well, here and here on both sides. However, because of how the mudguard system here works and it's welded in on the Specialized Porto, these here can't be used. So I turn around and fold them in this way and fold them in and away. And it is also the same with this piece here, is you can do this if you really wanted to and hook it up, but you can't turn around and feed this underneath this because of the welding. And for the type of seats that I'm using, because I am using the Urban Ecke seats, so I've got the infant seat here, or the young seat for my 1.5-year-old, and then I have the other Urban Ecke seat also for my 4.5-year-old, is that with both of these systems, or especially this particular one, it is the MIK compatible child seat. So I need to be able to have access to the MIK system or the MIK pattern on the back. So with this here, I just have it folded up here and out of the way. And that's fundamentally it. That's a Stormbox attached to safety rails. No modification was needed. It was as simple and as easy as that. So hey, let's have a look at it when I've got my 2 kid seats in there. Right, so let's go and put these kid seats back in. So this here is my front seat that my 4-year-old is using. How this particular seat here works from Urban Ecke is you have these Constantine jaws with a 5mm Allen key in one side, which is down in here, your 5mm Allen key. This here will open and close the jaws, and all these jaws do, so the front and back, just clamp around here on the framework. It works very well. So let's go ahead, and I'm just going to go and put this here back into place. Alright, so this is the Urbanieki seat into the bike. Kid seat, fold down the backrest. And as I was saying, these here can't be used, so they're folded towards the bike, so away from this area, keeping these nice and free. The reason for that is, in using the real small child seat, because you have these flat sides, they will obviously catch those little folded in wings. So I fold them away. I'm even actually contemplating cutting off the wire cable. So this here nicely slots into place. Now the Stormbox has a little fiddly area at the back for your little MIK attachment. Push that in, push that down. Make sure that's locked into place by giving a push on it. Cool. There we go. Now I've got the seat back in the air for my 1.5-year-old, which is fantastic. And then the seat for my 4-year-old, just like so. So super easy, no modification needed there. The two Urbanieki seats works out well, and it works sweet. So you get the clubhouse back on. You have your back, you get your front. Let's get your clubhouse to go around the right way. So the question in the mind, question I suppose everyone is thinking, is what type of modification did I need to make to the clubhouse roof to make it fit onto this bike? And in all honesty, there is no modification which was needed. It just goes on, straps into place, and it holds there very securely, which is fantastic. So I tend to find that you got these little bungee tabs in here. You got these little tabs holding here. I'm not too sure if these are meant to go in here, but they are on all 4 corners. So on all 4 corners of this thing here as well, I'm feeding a little bungee loop through into this. You got your little Velcro straps underneath. So you feed the Velcro strap through its little Velcro loop. Velcro comes around, sticks on the front. Now we've got a clubhouse. It's not going anywhere. So yes, the Tern GSD clubhouse storm shield for your kids does fit on to the new Specialized Porto, as long as you've got the Specialized Porto foot plates and the Specialized Porto safety frame. Absolutely works, an absolute treat. My kids love it, it's working well. We've been caught in the rain a few times now, and it's been faultless. So there we go, questions answered. Cargo bike, kids, let's get out there.